If you understand this one mindset trick, you will literally have more direction and clarity in your business. So if you're like me, back in the day, I was so stressed out with trying to grow my business, right? Whether you're trying to scale to the 6-figure, right? You're trying to have your first $100,000 month, or if you're just simply getting started off and you're trying to get your first $10,000, your first client. Some of the time our mind is pulling us in different directions. We have different ideas and different mentors, and we're trying this strategy and we're all over the place. You see, that was me for a very long time. And then earlier today, I was studying with my mentor, Bob Proctor, and he shared something with me. And we're going to go to my whiteboard here in a second. He shared something with me that literally changed everything. So if you learn today's secret, you're going to have a quantum leap in your income, your business. You're going to have more sales, recruit more people in your business, and have an overall better well-being. So let's hop into today's video. What's going on, family? It is your man DeAndre Saxton, back for another video, and this is the #1 channel for entrepreneurs that want to turn their annual income into their monthly income. I don't care if you haven't even hit your first 6 figures in your business, or whether you're already at 6 figures a month and you want to scale to the next level. It doesn't matter, because we're not talking about finances, we're not talking about strategy, we're talking about this wonderful thing in between your ears called your mind, and how to tap into this, how to tap into your subconscious mind to have a quantum leap in your business, guys. So for those of you that don't know, I am a certified Bob Proctor consultant. You may have remembered Bob Proctor from the movie The Secret, or you know who Bob Proctor is because he's an OG of OG up there with Tony Robbins. And guys, for many years I struggled in my business. For 5 years I struggled with all the strategy, right? I remember posting on social media and getting pulled in all these different random directions, and finding all these different mentors and reading all these books, and I remember just waking up sometimes, and I'm not gonna even lie, this was me last week. I had forgotten for a week that these principles right here. And so here's some of the things that you might be feeling, right? You're getting a lot of ideas to go out there and scale your business, right? You're learning a lot of strategy, right? You're trying to implement a lot of strategies, whether that's you're posting on Instagram, building a Facebook group, running Facebook ads, building a funnel, doing master classes, doing live events, trying to recruit people, sell more houses, sell more life insurance, whatever industry that you're in. And you're trying to scale your business to the next level, but you feel like there's something holding you back, that you're stuck. But you're implementing all the strategies that you see other people doing and winning at, but why isn't that you're doing it and it's not winning? Or you just feel like this uneasiness and tension. So sorry about that. So in today's call, I usually run Zoom calls, but in today's video, I'm gonna show you guys a strategy. I have it written here, right here on my whiteboard, that will literally, you will see such a flow of results coming into your life. We call this the effortless way. I actually have the book right here. I'm gonna get it for you. So this is a book called The Power of Awareness by Neville Goddard. I highly recommend this book. And in this book, chapter 14, it talks about the effortless way. And if you guys remember my video from yesterday, my first $100,000, I earned it within a matter of 17 days. But 5 years prior to that, if you were to combine all my first 5 years in business, I probably didn't even earn $80,000, less than 80K. So what was this biggest shift? And now that I learned today from my mentor, Bob, I'm gonna share it with you guys. So let's enough with the talking. You guys understand what the problem is. Now let me give you the solution. Let's go to the whiteboard and let's break it down. Here at my whiteboard, it's actually funny. I don't do too many trainings on the whiteboard. I just ordered a new like a writing pad, so I actually can write this on the computer screen. But this will do for now, okay? So you guys may or may not have seen this image before. So I have 2 identical images here, right? So if you guys have seen any of my other trainings before, you will understand that we call this the stick figure. If not, I'll put a link in my description below to my other YouTube channel where I explain this in a lot more detail. So just in a brief little nutshell, that way we can understand what's going on here. So right now we're talking about having more direction and clarity in your business so you can scale to the next 6 figures or 7 figures, all right? So in this stick figure, let it represent your mind. Let it represent you at a very simplistic and spiritual level, right? So we have this big circle, let it represent your mind. Let this small circle, let it represent your body, okay? So this upper part here is called your conscious mind. It's your thinking mind, it's your intellectual mind. It's a mind that holds your mental faculties like imagination, will, reason, perception, memory, right? We went to school and they said memorize this book, take a test, pass the test, and now you're successful, right? But this part of the mind only controls 5% of our results. And then we have the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is the spiritual aspect of you. It is the emotional mind. It's the mind that controls 95% of your results. It's the conditioning. It's the programming. You see, you're programmed to earn the amount of money that you're earning. You're programmed to do the amount of sales that you're doing every single month. You're programmed to have those relationships in your life. And if you simply change this programming in your subconscious mind by understanding how it works, you'll see a dramatic change in your life and your lifestyle and the results that you get. That's what this R here, this R represents results. And then we have the body. This body is an instrument. It's an instrument of the mind. The mind thinks in images, and as it thinks in images, your body will act in alignment, right? If I say raise your right hand, just raise your right hand right now, what happened? An image formed in your mind to raise your right hand. It sent an electrical signal down to your muscles, and your hand was raised. So everything that you do on a daily basis, whether it's you're consciously doing it or unconsciously doing it, aka habits, that's controlled right here in the subconscious mind. And the thing that we do, the actions that we take, are just an instrument right here in the body, okay? And then let R represent results, okay? So that was a little refresher. So let's come back over here and talk about this one mental mind trick that if you understand this, you see a dramatic change. I call it a quantum leap. You'll see a quantum leap in your clarity and the direction in which to take your business to the next 6- and 7-figure level. This is all spiritual mindset stuff that we're talking about here, but this is the stuff that really makes a difference in your business. Okay, so let's come back over here. So right here, we're gonna talk about a person that is distressed, all right? This is a person that's stressed out. Stressed out. So this person, let that represent a person who is stressed out. So when a person is stressed out, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're like, you know, crying and just, you know, overly stressed out and having an anxiety attack. It can simply be you don't know the next direction in your business. You don't know what to do as far as if you should hire that person, fire that person, recruit these people. You don't know what direction to go. You're trying all these different strategies, and no matter what strategy that you do, you see a little bit of results, but you're not seeing those quantum leaps that you really want to have. And so you're maybe a little bit stressed out by asking yourself a lot of questions on what you should do next. And so here's what's happening. You see these little red lines right here? There's a power flowing into your consciousness, and this power gives you the ability to think. You think thoughts with this power that's flowing into your consciousness. Where do you think ideas and thoughts come from? It comes from this energy that's flowing into us that gives us gives us life, right? If you in the 1930s, Dr. Kirlian was a Russian photographer, and he actually photographed the energy leaving the body. So what we're saying here is that when this power is flowing into you, it's not positive. So when this power is flowing into you, it's not positive and it's not negative. It's not positive and it's not negative. It just is. Right? What is God? God just is. What is energy? Energy just is. It's not positive. It is not negative. It just is. So what's happening is you're having blockages in your thought patterns by being stressed out. So here's the biggest word here, blockages. You are blocking your blessings with your own mentality by stressing out about the next move you have to make in your business, in your finances, and in that relationship. And if you simply get rid of the blockage, you're going to see such a dramatic flow, which we're going to be representing here in the second stick figure that we have written here. So here's what's happening. Let this red marker, let it represent the blockages that are happening here. So when this power is flowing into your consciousness here, you're having a blockage right here. You're having a blockage right here in your conscious mind when the energy is flowing into you. And the things that you're going to start to notice is you have a lot of misdirection, right? You're thinking, maybe I'll try this Instagram strategy. Let me do this Facebook strategy. Let me try a YouTube channel. Let me try this thing to recruit more people, sell more cars, sell more houses, whatever it is that you're in, right? So by simply having a blockage right here in your conscious mind, you're not really sure. You're having all these ideas starting to float around. And then you have a blockage right here between your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. And that's your ability to get emotionally involved and stick to a certain strategy, stick to a certain plan. We like to call it entering into the spirit of it, right? Because when you enter into the spirit of an action, into a strategy, into your business, you are coming from a place of creation, not a place of distress and a place of lack. And so when you're operating in your business, you have to really start to create from within. And when you're stressed out, you're adding blockages right here. You're adding blockages because you're now having all these random ideas and strategies coming into your consciousness. Then right here between your conscious and your subconscious, subconscious, you can't get emotionally involved in idea. You're changing ideas and strategies and plans so often, and you can't stick to one thing. Because remember, the subconscious mind is your emotional mind. It's your feeling mind. It's your programming. So you can't get emotionally involved. That means you're not going to program this body to operate and change this thing that we call our results. Is that making sense right now? So when you have blockages here, you're getting a bunch of ideas just bouncing around in your consciousness. This was literally me about a week ago, right? So I just hired, so last month my business is $77,000 in my consulting business with Bob Proctor. So obviously I'm teaching you guys this right now. My clients will hire me to grow their specific businesses. So that's my business model, okay? So last week I was very stressed out because even though I had a good income, I wanted to scale to the next level. I wanted to scale to $100,000 a week. And I needed to, in order for that to happen, I knew I needed some strategies and systems in place. That way I can scale and help my coaches that are working under my name to go ahead and get some work done. So what was happening was I was stressed out. I didn't know what to do. I was thinking about this strategy, hiring this coach, and I ended up hiring a coach last week. I paid about $40,000 for him to scale me to the next level. But even then, like I've noticed that I was stressed out. Even when he gave me some ideas and strategies to start implementing, which these are strategies I already knew how to do, I was stressed out. I felt blockages. I just felt unmotivated, and all I wanted to do was play Xbox and sit there in my bed. I didn't want to make YouTube videos or post content or anything. Why? Because in my consciousness I was stressed out and I was having all these random ideas of what I should do, what I should try. And because I wasn't getting emotionally involved, I wasn't impressing a new idea into my subconscious mind, I didn't do anything. I wasn't stuck. I wasn't sticking down to one thing. I wasn't motivated. Therefore my results were not that good last week. You know, obviously I make money every single day, but a lot, money just flows to me in increasing quantities from multiple sources on a continuous basis. But I'm talking about getting out there and scaling to the next level. That did not happen last week because of this, because of stress, because of a word we're gonna put here called blockage. You are blocking the blessings. You're blocking the blessings, okay? So that is what's going on. Now let's go ahead and let's move over to the next side here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this just so we have a little bit more room. And how do you guys like this whiteboard style, by the way? Go ahead and make sure you guys subscribe below, because guys, I put out heavy content. I've never trained on this. This is the first time I'm training this in the public eye, okay? So go ahead and subscribe below. That way you get more content like this so we can scale your business. All right, so let's talk about the solution now. The solution is this. We're gonna move to a blue pen. The solution to having more direction and clarity and scaling to the next 6 and 7 figure level in your business is a word called relax. You gotta relax. Relaxation. This is the key to operating in the effortless way, doing things in a certain way. Wallace D. Wallace in the book Science of Getting Rich talks about the effortless way, talking about doing things in a certain way. Why does one person have the same compensation plan in a network marketing company? Let's take network marketing for example, because that's the easiest example. Why is it that two people have the same comp plan, the same company, the same Zoom calls, the same Instagram, the same platforms, everything is the same, but why does one guy earn $10,000 a month and one guy does $0 a month? And why does one guy do $10,000 a month and another guy do $100,000 a month? What's the difference here? It's not in the products or the physical or the strategy. It has everything to do with their mindset. And what we're talking about here is the science behind getting rich, the science behind getting to your next 6 and 7 figure level. That's what we're talking about here. So this word is called relax. So remember, there's a power that's flowing into your consciousness. And this power just is. It's not positive and it's not negative. It just is. And so when you relax, what you're able to do is you're able to tap into spirit. You're able to tap into your subconscious mind. Napoleon Hill, if you've ever read the book Think and Go Rich, talks about infinite intelligence. You know what the subconscious mind is? Infinite intelligence. The subconscious mind is connected to all things. Have you ever wondered, why you're thinking about somebody and then they call you, or you're thinking about somebody, you call them and they said, I was just thinking about you? Because we think in frequencies. Thought is the highest form of vibration. Think about this. In this room right now, I'm in my apartment right here in downtown Miami on the 28th floor. And there are multiple different Wi-Fis, right? If I open up my phone, I don't have my phone, it's on my desk right there, you're gonna see all these different Wi-Fi passwords. Each of these Wi-Fi, see the Wi-Fi is here right now. I'm just not tapping into it until I have the password. In the same sense, infinite intelligence, when you tap into your subconscious mind, the ideas are there. Everything, in order for you to scale your business to the 6- and 7-figure level, doesn't matter where you're at, if you're just getting started or if you're already at 7 wanting to scale to the next level, all the answers are within. You see, when you become, the answers will come. Remember, make sure you, I think I'm gonna tag it up here. Make sure you watch my video that I posted yesterday where I talked about goal setting, and that in order to have the results that you want, you gotta become the person. So that's a whole nother training. So watch yesterday's video. So let's come back over here, infinite intelligence. So when you're relaxed, here's what's happening here. I'm gonna actually take this eraser, and when you're relaxed and you're in a relaxed state, what's happening is you're allowing you see how I noticed how I erased this? I'm actually gonna erase this infinite intelligence. We understand that this is the subconscious mind. And we're gonna continue this flow all the way through the body, all the way out, which now produces new results. So let me explain what I just wrote right here. So when you're in a relaxed state is being in a state of meditation, being calm, being at ease. When you're at ease and you're calm and you have faith, you're able to create. What is the opposite of creation? Disintegration. Your business is gonna disintegrate. Your finances are gonna disintegrate. Your relationships will disintegrate when you have this blockage, because you're never able to double down on one single idea or strategy because you're so stressed out. But when you come over here and you're relaxed, and you're calm and you're clear, you're able to make decisive moves that are directive, have full force energy, and you're able to take the quantum leap in your business. You see, people don't have business problems, they have personal problems that reflect in their business. So when you're relaxed right here, you're allowing spirit and this energy, this creative energy, to flow to your consciousness, to your subconscious mind, through your body, which will then produce results that are in alignment with this thing we call spirit. You are now acting in a certain way. You're in a calm state, and now you can move on to creation, guys. So what is the biggest takeaway from today's video? You gotta be calm. To get to that next level in your business, don't look at the strategy, the funnel, the Facebook ads, and recruiting more people. And yes, you gotta do those stuff, but that only controls 5%. In order to take the next leap, we're talking about the quantum leap, going from the first floor to the penthouse, you gotta be calm. You gotta be clear, and you're gonna have direction. So relax, do some visualization, do some meditation. Make sure you subscribe below, and I'll give you guys some meditations and visualizations that you can do to tap into your subconscious mind just like this. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Hit that like button because the YouTube algorithm loves when you hit that like button. Loving you guys. DeAndre Saxton out.